guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have another products I regret buying video to share with you. It really hasn't even been that long since the last time I did one of these, but recently I've tried a lot of duds. I usually have pretty good luck with products because I usually kind of know what types of products I'll enjoy. But after like the VIB sale, I had picked up quite a few things that I wanted to just give it a shot, and some of them really did not work out for me. So anyway, I did collect a pile of goodies, or not really goodies, pile of baddies, or I did collect a pile of products that I was disappointed with, and I thought I would go ahead and share those products with you guys today and let you know kind of my thoughts on why they did not work for me. So if you'd like to see more, keep on watching. If you are new to my channel, welcome and thank you so much for stopping by. Please do subscribe, it means so very much to me. And I do try to do these types of videos usually every 3 to 4 months, but like I mentioned earlier, it hasn't really been that long since my last one. I just had some products that did not work out for me. Oh, you guys know the drill with the disclaimer. I'm not bashing these products. Some of these products may be your holy grail products, but everyone has different skin and different preferences, and these just did not work for me and my skin. And I'm going to explain why I disliked these products as well, just so you know. So if you have similar preferences or skin type to me, that might help you in the future. So I'm going to start with a hair product because I just have one hair product in here to talk about. I did do a full review on this, which I will link above, along with the other products in this hair line. So this is from the brand Brio Gio, and it's from their new line, which is called the Scalp Revival line. There's just 3 products in this product line, and this one here is the Charcoal and Biotin Dry Shampoo. So it is a powder dry shampoo, which you know, I don't mind a powder for a dry shampoo. I feel like I've used other ones and I do enjoy them. And the actual performance of this product was fine. It actually did do a good job of absorbing oil, and it didn't leave your hair looking like, it didn't leave that white cast or a grayish hue to the hair. So I actually liked the way it performed, but there was a really odd smell associated with this product, and it was one that almost made me kind of nauseous. So for that reason, I cannot use this. It was really a big fail for me. Other people, when I was reading the reviews online, because I was like, this is so weird that it smells so bad to me, and like I just feel like it almost smells, it's so hard to explain what the scent is, but it vaguely smells kind of like cat pee, which sounds disgusting, but it really does have this like really foul smell in my opinion. But when I was reading the reviews online, everyone said they loved the smell, and I do love the smell of both of the other products in this line. So I don't know if I got a bad one or what happened, but this smells so bad, you guys. I cannot use it. I did end up using it about 3 times because the first time I used it, I didn't know where the odor was coming from. I didn't realize it was this product, and I kept smelling it going, where is that coming from? So I did use it a couple more times after that, and I realized it was this, and yeah, since then I'm just like, I can't even apply that. It's so bad. So that was the first thing I wanted to share with you guys. And then I have a couple of skincare products to talk about. So this first one, I'm not saying at all that this is a bad product. I actually really liked this product, but my skin did not like this product at all. This is from Sunday Riley. This is the CEO Protect and Repair Moisturizer. It is a brightening moisturizer. It actually smells amazing. Oh, I love the way it smells, and I really, really wanted to like this. The problem with this product for me is that I do not have the right skin type for this product. My skin is combo, but this time of year I get a little bit more oily, and I'm very acne prone. So any heavy moisturizers usually clog my pores and break me out, and that's exactly what this did. And I kept using it hoping it wasn't this, but while I was using this I got 3 breakouts, and I know it was this product because it was the only new thing that I was using. So, and since I stopped using it, everything's cleared up and I haven't gotten any more breakouts. So I'm so sad that it did not work for me, but I think if you have dry skin or even normal skin, you would probably really like this moisturizer. Just keep in mind, like, it is a heavier formula, so I wouldn't even recommend using this in the AM unless your skin is extremely dry and will soak it up, because it might be a little too heavy to wear underneath makeup. So I feel like this is a great night cream for dry skin. That's how I would recommend it. I'm not going to get rid of this particular product because I'm going to keep using it as a neck cream at night. I have been really enjoying it for that use. So that is what I'm going to use the rest of mine up as, because I actually really do like it. I wish it got along better with my skin. All right, the next product is another product that just doesn't work for my combo/oily skin. If you have very dry skin, you might like this. What really threw me off on this is the texture. This is from Clinique. This is the Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm, and you guys know I like using oil-based cleansers. I use several to remove my makeup before I go in with a cleanser, so I use them as like a pre-cleanse step to take all the makeup off. My favorite ones are the Algenist one, and then I also really like the one from Ulla Henriksen, so I would recommend either of those if you have combo/oily skin. But this one from Clinique is so thick, so thick. That's what it looks like. It literally feels like coconut oil. So if you guys have ever felt what coconut oil feels like when it's at room temperature, where it has that really almost lard kind of feeling to it, that's what this feels like. And so you really have to warm it up on your skin to get it to turn into a more like liquidy type of texture instead of a solid, because it comes almost like a solid. So it was too greasy and oily for me. Even using it as a pre-cleansing step and following it up with a cleanser, I still felt like it just was leaving a film on my skin. And for me, I couldn't keep using this. So this one I am gonna be getting rid of as well. All right, so this was definitely the month of concealer fails for me. I purchased several concealers during the VIB sale in the spring, and pretty much every single one was a dud, you guys. So let's start with this here. This is from Smashbox. This is the Studio Skin 24-Hour Wear Concealer. I like the texture of this concealer. It reminds me of right in between the NARS Creamy Concealer and the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. So the Naked Skin is very, very lightweight, but not enough coverage for me. And then the NARS is like a medium coverage, really creamy. This is kind of right in between those two. So I actually really did like the texture and coverage of this. My problem with this was that it never set. Even though I would use my normal under eye powder to set it, sometimes I'd use my Cover FX, sometimes I use the Laura Mercier translucent, but it just would not set. Throughout the day, my mascara would transfer down underneath my eyes, and I would look in the mirror and I'd have all this mascara, and that never happens to me. And it was because it was so tacky, it never set fully. So I would just have a really bad transfer problem. And then because it was a little tacky and sticky, it would also accentuate fine lines and wrinkles, and I just ended up looking like a mess every time I wore this. So I stopped using this. I'm not gonna use it anymore. I think I might end up returning it, which I hate doing, but this was really bad. To be honest with you guys, both of these concealers was the same problem. The textures are very different, but they all did that to me. All of them were too sticky, too heavy, made my mascara transfer, and that it just looked creasy and caked underneath the eye. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear. I had high hopes for this because I love the Double Wear foundation, which is really lightweight, and even though it's full coverage, it looks invisible on the skin. So I was thinking this would be the same. This gives more medium coverage and looks heavy. So this was really bad. Again, it made that transfer issue happen, and I just looked like older. It aged my eyes a lot because it found every single fine line and wrinkle that I have and accentuated them. So this was really bad as well. And then the last one, this was definitely the worst of all of them. This is the Lancome Teint Idole Camouflage Concealer. This is brand new from Lancome, and again, I love the Lancome Teint Idole Stick Foundation and the Liquid Foundation, so I thought I would love this, but this is so thick and so sticky. It actually reminds me of the texture of the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. If you guys have ever felt that, it's so thick and so sticky that you need like the smallest, tiniest little dot, like you could hardly see the dot, and that's going to cover everything, or like give you the coverage you need for the full eye. So you guys, if you guys can see that little dot, it goes so far. So that part is nice. Like, you don't need very much. A little bit will go a long way. However, again, it leaves this really tacky, I don't know, it's just too thick. It's too thick and it's too sticky. So as you can imagine, that makes a mess underneath your eyes. I definitely had transfer problems with this one, and I definitely had a lot of creasing and a lot of caking, and it just looked thick and greasy and heavy underneath my eye, and it was just really bad. So I was really upset because this last rotation of my Shop My Stash, these were the 3 concealers I pulled in, and all 3 of them were causing the same issues under my eye, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what is happening? So I don't like any of these, and I don't recommend them. I have one more complexion product to talk about, and this is from Cover Effects. This is their custom cover drops. I know I've talked about these before, but I don't think I've ever included them in a product fail video before. This one, the reason this is a fail for me, so many people talked about this, and I don't really get the hype around it, but I have not owned these very long, and they are just, they completely got like caked up and thick, and they just went bad on me so fast. I think this had, I feel like it had somewhere on here, yeah, it says it has a 12-month shelf life. I've had these probably 7 months at the very most, and they went bad so quickly. So for that reason, I feel like they're overpriced for how much use time you get out of them. And the way you're supposed to use them, as you guys know, is to mix in with a foundation or a moisturizer. So unless you're using them every day, because they're basically like a pure pigment, unless you're using them every day, I don't know how you would go through them that quickly. So I just feel like it was just an odd product, and it just didn't fit in with what I use. So that was a fail for me. I definitely wish I didn't pick those up. All right, and then I have an eyeliner, and I rarely find liners that I hate so much that I would include them in a video like this, but this liner was horrible. And this is from the brand Fiona Styles. I picked up a whole bunch of her products during the Ulta sale because they were all 50% off. This liner is very black and very creamy, but the creamy part is where I have a problem. It is too creamy. It moves everywhere, and no matter how little I put on, I ended up looking like I had an oil slick underneath my eye. It would just move everywhere. It never set fully, so it would just be a complete mess underneath my eye. And yeah, it was just really bad. Like it just didn't stay in place, and yeah. And it was so black that it was a big mess underneath my eye. So that one, it was definitely a fail as well. And then the last product that I wanted to share with you guys in this video is from Makeup Forever. This is called the Artist Acrylip. I have, what shade do I have? I have the shade number 942. They do it by numbers, which is odd. The shade is actually one that I probably would not have picked out for myself. It's kind of like a cherry red shade, so that's what it looks like. I just don't get this product. I don't understand this product, and I don't feel like we sell very many of these either in store. It's almost like a lip paint, but it never sets fully, so it's very liquidy, it's extremely pigmented, and because it never sets, you can't imagine, that moves around all over the place, so you get it all over your teeth. If you have a tendency to have lip products bleed on your lips, this would be a huge mess on your lips. And like if you touch anything or anything brushes against your lips, it transfers like crazy, so you end up with it all over your face. If you try to eat with this on, it'll end up all over your face. So it's just a messy product, and I just really don't understand how you could use this and make it work for a full day. I mean, it would look beautiful to apply it for a picture or something like that, but then you'd have to instantly remove it because this is not something you could wear for an extended length of time and not have it all over you. So that was a big fail for me as well. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed these little mini reviews, and if you have any questions or comments for me, go ahead and leave those down below. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.